Could you imagine The Rock and Cody Rhodes at next year's WrestleMania? I was reading the Dave Meltzer Wrestling Observer newsletter this morning, and he made some notes about the build up to what it's going to look like for Cody Rhodes and The Rock going forward. Nobody knows how long Cody is going to have his run for, but there is some talk about The Rock looking to do a build because he's taken out of movies until I believe it's till July of this year. But it makes you think though, like, would a match between The Rock and Cody Rhodes be worth it? I personally think that it would be because when I watched night one of WrestleMania, just like many of you guys, hundreds, thousands, everybody watched night one, The Rock held his own. I thought that, Rowan would have to carry his portion of the match, but it was a full out match and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I think that Cody's able to work with a veteran just like The Rock to kind of take it. But it makes you think though, where is Roman in all of this? Because there was talks of The Rock wanting to do him versus Cody at WrestleMania, and with him being a board member of TKO, it makes you think that he's generally going to get what he gets. But there was another conversation as well that this People's Champion, that belt that he's carrying around that he was given from Muhammad Ali's wife, that he would actually want to defend that title. It's a great title, and it's The Rock, and it brings more eyes to the product. And I can't see the TKO board and the rest of the organization being mad at it or saying no to it. The Rock being the final boss has been one of the best pivots we've ever seen in wrestling in the longest times. The finisher story, Roman Reigns finally getting his revenge over Seth Rollins. But what do you think? Because I think when it comes down to, next year's WrestleMania and what they're looking to set up, ideally before everything happened, I was thinking, hey, maybe the Rock and Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam in Cleveland, Ohio this year, and then Rock and Roman for next year's WrestleMania. However, though, plans do change as they always do, and hey, let's be honest, Dave Meltzer could be getting worked right now. But I personally think that we look at a whole redemption arc of Roman Reigns, which I am so excited as we all acknowledge our tribal chief. But what do you guys think? What do you personally think that's going to happen within the next year? Fantasy book what you think is going to happen in the WWE because I just think it's just going to be spectacular.